Howdy everybody. Today we're going to look at Ogoshi, a hip throw, and then how to fit it into a self-defense sequence. We're going to start with our standard judo grips. I have a right-handed collar grip on Josh's collar. Josh has a right-handed collar grip on my collar. I'm going to take a grip at his sleeve, kind of near his elbow, and Josh is going to do the same. Okay? The footwork for this throw we're going to look at first. I'm going to basically step into, like if I draw an X between Josh and I want to step to the center of the X. Okay? A lot of people step too far, and I'm one of the people who used to step too far. So we try to step into the center of the X, okay? And then our back leg is going to basically step back, and I'm going to post my toes next to my first foot, okay? And then I'm going to spin in place, okay? And so we have a little triangle. So if I draw a triangle here, step to the top of the triangle, step next to it, pivot, and then I'm good to throw, okay? With that, we're going to add some off-balancing with my hands, okay? So I step in, right as I'm making my first step in, the hand on Josh's collar, I want to suck my thumb. So I want to keep my wrist strong, and I push my elbow down and bring my thumb towards my face, okay? And that's going to help bring Josh up onto his toes, okay? On my left hand, I'll look at my watch, okay? Pull the hand up and rotate it so that I can look at my watch. So I do those two things together, and I get Josh off balance, moving towards me, okay? Like that. After I've gotten Josh to come up onto his toes, my hand on his collar wraps around his back. If I can grab the belt, that's great. Back step, pivot my hips through, throw, okay? On the throw, I'm gonna stick my hip just a little bit outside Josh and rotate him over it, okay? When you do the throw, your partner should land in front of you. If your partner's landing alongside you, then you're under rotating, or your hip isn't far enough out, okay? So, make my grips, step in the middle, off balance Josh, so suck my thumb, look at my watch, okay? Hand around, grab the belt, back step, pivot, okay? Throw him over our hip, okay? And as I'm throwing, I'm taking a sleeve and pulling it out kind of away from me, so not so much hugging it in tight. If I have the sleeve, I'm going to use it to continue to pull Josh forward, okay? So kind of in real speed, it looks like this. Any questions? Okay. Now we're gonna add some self-defense to that. Okay. And so we're gonna look at blocking a punch. Okay, a hook. Okay. So when Josh shows a hook, I'm gonna comb my hair. Okay. So just do like I guess it's not cool anymore, but what was cool back in like the 1950s. Okay. So basically I just trace my hair, hug the back of my head, and then close my elbow. And this just gives me a nice big wall against Josh's punch. Okay? Most of the punches that you'll see in the street are not going to be like technical boxing punches. Mostly they're going to be like wild hook, haymaker sort of swings, right? So when Josh swings, I just want to cover up a lot, cover up. Okay? So just comb your hair, comb your hair. So first we're going to do a combination. We're going to block hooks from both hands. Usually it'll be front hand first, and then back hand. So it'll be block, block. And each block is comb your hair. Okay? So after we've got that down, we'll add the throw to it, okay? And I can use that block to enter a clinch, okay? So Josh goes. Okay, so Josh throws the hook, I block it. He throws the second hook, I block it, and then this hand just wraps up Josh's hand. I'm gonna put my forehead on his collarbone. Okay, I'm going to seek out an underhook and step in. Okay, back step, pull Josh over and through into my hip throw. Okay? So let's do it from this side. Nice. So all that's happening is we're turning that second block into an overhook. Okay? And then we can throw with the hip throw that we learned just a few minutes ago.